Hi there. Today we have a very exciting video. In this video, we are going to talk about YouTube jobs. Many of you have recently come to me and asked me if I could do a video just talking about, how they can get involved with, with YouTube. Not just jobs at YouTube, but also, working with others who like me and other YouTubers who are producing videos. Basically, these people want to, take on YouTube video as a career, so to speak. I mean, there are many people who love videos. They have skills. They have good skills for video editing, for maybe voiceover, for video production, video content management, things like that. And they want to use those skills. They want to use those skills and show the world, what they're capable of. So many of these people are really passionate about it, and they want to make a career out of it if they can. So I heard your request, and I decided to try to do that, exactly what you're looking for. So I did some research and came up with a lot of information, and I thought I'll share that with you because it might help you guys, those who are looking for those kind of a career. So what I'll do is I'll go through all those opportunities that are dealing with YouTube videos first, and then towards the end of this video I'll give you a quiz. Okay, it's a multiple choice quiz, and there's only one question, and I'll ask you a question on what you liked about today's video. Okay, because I'll be covering a lot of grounds, and I want to know from you what you really liked. Okay, that way I can focus on that more going forward. When I make more videos like this, I can talk about those things more and more, okay? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can hit the channel button, subscribe button towards the bottom of this video, bottom right corner, and turn the notification on, so that way I can bring to you more and more exciting videos like this. Okay. So with that, let's get started. So there are three types of YouTube jobs as far as I'm concerned. Okay. One is jobs directly with YouTube. So you're working for YouTube, and YouTube, by the way, is owned by Google. Okay. So in this case, you're working for Google or YouTube, and they have lots and lots of jobs, hundreds of jobs openings right now. And I'll go through some of those. And the number two is you are working with YouTubers like me, okay, who are creating videos constantly, every week, rolling out new videos, and they have lots and lots of opportunity. There are lots and lots of areas where they need help from creative people like you. Okay, they might need help with voiceover, as I said, or editing, or management, or there's a lot of work that goes into, or they might need graphic artists. Okay, we can help them creating the banners or creating thumbnails and things like that. So they need help. Many of them need help. Many YouTubers need help, and you can get involved. And there are lots and lots of jobs out there for those skills. And number three are the brands. So brands get involved because they want to promote their own videos also, and they like brands like Disney, okay, like Nike, like Apple. They have their own channel on YouTube, okay, and they produce multiple exciting videos. You can go to YouTube and you'll see nice videos from Apple, nice videos from Disney. Okay, so when they produce those videos, they need people to help them. Okay, there are people behind those videos, of course. Okay, at those brands, at those companies who are producing those. So they also hire people. Okay, they also hire highly skilled people just like you. Okay, to produce those videos, those nice, beautiful videos that you see from Disney and others, okay, on YouTube. And there are many, 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 many brands, not just US brands, but brands from all over the world that have their own channel on YouTube. And they are hiring people like you and me, okay, to produce those videos. Okay, all right. So those are the three types of YouTube jobs out there, okay? In each case, there are multiple opportunities. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, jobs at YouTube. Okay, so if you want jobs at YouTube, of course, you have to know the company a little bit. Okay, first of all, YouTube, as you know, is a US-based and online video sharing platform, headquartered in San Bruno, California. San Bruno, those of you who don't know, who may or may not know, is right outside the San Francisco airport. Okay, it's the almost next door city. Okay, beautiful city. I've been there many times. Okay, so YouTube started there, and it was started by three former PayPal companies. Okay, Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim. Okay, those three employees of PayPal decided to create YouTube in 2005. Okay, at that time there was a very popular show, very, you know, highly, reputed show out there called Hot or Not. I mean, I used to love that show. In fact, I always wanted to create a show or an app like that. Okay, it was also on mobile phones and desktops, and so, and these people were also inspired by Hot or Not. Basically, what Hot or Not was that, most of the time a female, or even it could be a male also, can put up their own picture, okay, and then ask people to vote on her picture or his picture. Okay, so people, like you and me, can view it, and people used to vote on it, saying, "Oh, she's hot" or "He's hot." Okay, things like that. Okay, it was a extremely popular app. Okay, with millions and millions of viewers, and people used to looking forward to the next episode of Hot or Not. So these people, when they left PayPal, Steve, Chad, and Jawed, they initially wanted to create a video app like that. Okay, and that's what they called YouTube at that time. But very soon they realized that there were not that many people who were interested in putting up their own pictures and asking the world to vote on it. Okay, so they realized that that there was not that much interest out there on the part of people, especially young, females and males, to put up their own picture for privacy reasons or many other reasons. Okay, so what they noticed is, rather, if they opened it to anyone can put up a video about anything. Okay, anything they want to talk about, anything they want to teach. Okay, they can create a video about that and put it up, and there might be a lot of interest in that. Okay, and that's how today's YouTube started. And also it became very popular. In some ways it became more popular than the its predecessor, Hot or Not, by the Hot or Not producers. And very soon Google saw that, and Google acquired the company, YouTube, very soon in 2006. And that slowly led to today's YouTube as you see today. Okay. Now, of course, YouTube, not only Google had its own search engine where you could search for various YouTube-related jobs, but you could also go to YouTube and look for YouTube-related jobs. And there were many jobs at Google and /YouTube. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll go through some of those in this video presentation and talk about what exists out there in terms of YouTube jobs. And actually, as I mentioned, there are many jobs out there. So let's go through one by one the jobs that exist at YouTube. Okay. First of all, YouTube always needs very good highly skilled production managers. Okay, for all these videos, they have to have very polished, high quality videos. So they need production managers who have experience. Sorry, I meant product managers. Product managers who have experience in producing these kind of videos. Okay, so there are always opportunities for product managers out there in YouTube. They also need right now they have needs for financial analysts. They have needs for people who are systems managers, who are good in pricing and producing commercials. They have needs for a web solutions engineer, even the music operation systems, because there's also something called YouTube Music, and they need managers for that. They need strategic partner managers, okay, who are experts in the content partnership area, who can go in and partner with various music companies, partner with various media companies out there, and ask them and even help them to bring their videos to YouTube. Then software engineers. Okay, YouTube needs a lot of software engineers. They need people who are good in strategies. Okay, strategy associate, senior strategy managers. They have product policy manager position open right now. Who are going to basically form all the, develop all the policies related to in YouTube. What are do's and don'ts, things like that. And there are AI and machine learning managers. YouTube is getting big time into AI and machine learning for these videos. I already talked about software engineer, but there are software engineer positions for even Android, for mobile version of YouTube videos. There are software positions for Apple, Mac version also, iOS version, I mean. And then there are enforcement detection, where people are doing enforcement. Okay, these are security related positions. Okay, at YouTube. Okay, these are dealing with safety, enforcement, security, things like that. Okay, policy enforcement and things like that. Then there is a position open for head of strategy and operations and integrated marketing. There is a position open for product specialist. Now, many of these jobs are at San Bruno, but some of these jobs are outside San Bruno, in various parts of US. There are jobs in New York. I know there are jobs in Los Angeles. There are jobs even in outside US, even Ireland and London and India and other places also. Now they're looking for manager, creator, and artist development. So this person will be managing artists, okay, and creators. I already talked about partner managers, okay, and then there are opportunities for operations managers, okay, who are good in operations. Then there are quantity business analysts. There are lots and lots of jobs like this. I already talked about product manager, but there are also openings for product marketing managers, okay, at YouTube right now. Okay, so those are some of those, and actually there are a few more also. There are also government affairs and public policy manager, because YouTube works with U.S. government also. There are engineering director position. This is a slightly senior level position, okay, director, and there's also a vice president position at Google that deals with YouTube, okay, and so there are senior level positions, there are junior level positions, there are low level positions, there are entry level positions. There are lots and lots of positions at YouTube. So if you like this, if you're excited about this, then please go to youtube.com and look for careers, or you can go to Google Careers and and type in YouTube jobs. Okay. All right. So there are a few more like this, but I'm not going to go through each and every opening right now. But there are many. As I said, there are hundreds of openings right now for YouTube. Okay, at Google. Okay. So one question that some people have also asked me is, okay, this is great, but how much do these positions pay? Okay, are they high-paying jobs, or the salaries are low? Well, let's look at a few. Product manager position on the average, this is according to Career Bliss. Okay, there's also similar information in Glassdoor. Okay, a product manager position at YouTube makes, it goes for about 140K. Okay, 140,000 per year. Okay, online operations associate makes about 50,000 a year. Controller position at YouTube goes for almost 100,000 a year. Okay, a systems administrator about 43 or 45,000 a year. Online operations coordinator 40,000 a year. A global product marketing manager. This is global product marketing manager. Okay, it makes a little more, $130,000 a year. Whereas a business development executive makes about $125,000 a year. Okay. Also, hardware designer about 80,000 a year. Executive producer makes about 65,000 a year. Okay, at YouTube. Let's see. There are actually a few more. Maybe let me take a few more. An account manager makes about 50,000 a year. Operations associate makes about 46,000. A software engineer 40,000. This is an entry level software engineer. A 3D animation designer about 25,000. Things like that. Okay, so there are low level jobs with low level salaries to high level jobs, executive level jobs also at YouTube. Okay, which pay pretty decent salaries. Okay, almost $125,000 to $140,000 a year. All right, so that was number one. Those are the jobs at YouTube. Now let's take a look at some of the jobs that are out there with YouTubers. Okay, so not only YouTube is looking to hire people, but also the YouTubers like me and many others YouTubers who are constantly putting out new videos are looking for help. Okay, because many of them have the video ideas, but they are not skilled in producing or managing those videos. Okay, there's a lot of work that goes into creating a nice video, high quality video. Quality is important, and in fact, it's more important than quantity. So people sometimes know how to come up with different ideas and how to create those videos, but they don't know how to manage them. They don't know how to edit them. Okay, they don't know how to stitch them together. They don't know how to do the nice production, with lighting and camera and all that. So even the YouTubers like me and others are looking for help and looking to hire people. And many of these jobs you can find in Upwork. Okay, the website Upwork, UPWORK, Upwork.com. You'll find many jobs posted by YouTubers for channel managers, content creators. I'm going through looking at many of them right now. Okay, voiceover person. Then even things like product lead. Okay. Then there are openings for video editing. Lots of jobs for video editing. Script writer jobs. Okay. So Upwork is one channel. Upwork is in a job board where you can go and find these jobs. You can also find many of them in another website called simplyhired.com. Simply, SIMPLY, simplyhired.com. They also have many of these jobs posted by YouTubers looking for help. Okay. Of course, you can also go to the other job boards like Indeed. Not just Indeed, you can also go to Monster and others. But you'll find a lot of these in Upwork and in Simply Hired. Okay, you can also go to freelancer.com for many of these freelancing opportunities also. All right, so number three. Number three is brands. I mentioned that big brands like Apple and Disney and many others are also producing videos about their company, about their products, and they're posting those on YouTube also. So many of them are looking for help. Okay, so how do you find those? Well, in that case, you have to go to the Apple website, or you have to go to the Disney website and look for jobs related to video production or YouTube, and you'll find many of them also. Okay, so go to companies. You can find those companies in YouTube, okay, the major brands that are active on YouTube, and then go to them, go to their website and type in maybe for Apple, it'll be Apple space careers or Apple space jobs, okay? Disney, it'll be Disney space jobs or Disney space careers, like that, okay? So find those big brands, okay? Some of them are also willing to sponsor you, okay? So especially if you're a YouTuber, okay, and you're looking for a sponsor, okay, you might get a sponsor from these big brands. Okay, they spend a lot of money in sponsoring good YouTubers, and they're looking to hire big YouTubers. Okay, and sponsoring them sometimes as their spokesman or spokeswoman also. All right, so those are the three types of jobs that are related to YouTube, and I strongly encourage you to look into all three of those. Okay, depending on your interest, of course. And as I mentioned, some of these are very high paid jobs and some of these are not so high paid, but still, it's a good job. It's a good job that might be very fulfilling for many of you. All right, that brings us towards the end of today's session. Now, today, at this point, I want to give you a quiz, as I promised you before. The quiz is, which part of today's video you like the most. Okay, so I talked about 3 types of YouTube jobs, and I also talked about YouTube's history as a company and how YouTube was created. So it's a multiple choice question. Okay, multiple choice question. Okay, tell me which part of the video you like the most. So number 1, YouTube's history, how it got started. That's number 1. Number 2, jobs at YouTube. Number 3, jobs with YouTubers who are producing videos. And number 4, jobs with the big brands that are also producing videos for YouTube or producing ads for YouTube. So please comment below and let me know which of these 4 choices you like the most in today's video. And based on that, I'll decide what to focus on in going forward in future videos. So that way I can bring more exciting videos like this. And if you want to, want me to focus on jobs at a specific company like this, in this case we covered YouTube, please let me know. Okay, or if you want me to cover jobs in general with multiple companies like I did in the past, okay, I would, I'd be more than happy to do it. But please let me know what kind of content you would like me to bring to you. Okay, what do you enjoy, what do you like, what makes you happy, and what gives you, also ultimately, a good job and a good career and job satisfaction. Okay, so with that, I'll end today. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Okay, please go to the bottom right corner of this screen and subscribe to this channel so I can bring you more and more exciting videos like this every week. Okay, I'll try to bring you about 3 to 4 videos per week. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. And again, don't forget to comment and let me know what you like. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.